this is Dawn again, getting back to you regards to my formulas that helped me overcome cancer, and I'm sharing a positive, successful experience with you. I'm a nurse, and I've overcome cancer, and this is the studies that I want to share with you. I'm committed to wellness, and I'm going to share with you our world environment, finding natural solutions for living a happier, healthier life. So let's begin with our world environment. Everywhere we look today, we see the influence of chemicals, and like the many generations before us, we're faced with the reality that these chemicals are a very large part of our daily lives. And why is there a depletion in nutrients now as opposed to 45 years ago? Well, the food production, we have a decrease in quality. Why? Soil depletion. 45 years ago, spinach had 40 times more nutrients, and today we spray pesticides 28 times before the food ends up on our plates. Farmers accelerate productions with hormones, and crops are genetically altered. We cook, barbecue, or microwave most of our foods, destroying all nutritional value. Chemical environmental exposure. Simply look around you and consider the environmental chemicals we are exposed to every day. Some are obvious and some are not so obvious. Scary. We're not kidding ourselves, though. We're perfectly aware that our cars that we drive, the products we clean with, and the pesticides and herbicides we use in farming, along with packaging and processing we are using for our food, all in the name of convenience, pollute the world that we live in. How much is too much? We're aware that we are all subject to chemical toxins every day. This information is no longer a point of contention. The issue then becomes, how much is too much? We must consider that our exposure starts even before we're born. A study commissioned by the Environmental Working Group found over 200 different industrial chemicals, pollutants, and pesticides in the umbilical cord of newborn babies. This toxic exposure continues throughout our life. Think about this for a moment. Man has been able to go into space, land on the moon, and send voyagers to Mars, but man has not been able to develop a medication or procedures that can empower our bodies to heal at a cellular level. What science and medicine can agree on is our need to remove these toxic chemicals from our bodies in order for our bodies to be capable of healing. Healthy aging, and that's what we want to do. Our cellular immune system needs to repair itself, eliminate toxins, fight free radicals, and reproduce healthy cells every day. You are what you eat. We have all heard it said from the time we were little children. You are what you eat. Science is now finding this to be the most important saying ever passed down from Grandma. Some pretty scary pictures come to mind when you actually think of this. Now imagine eating something that could empower our bodies to do what it has been made to or designed to do. What would that look like? Well, in my studies and taking care or learning how to become well again, I came across glutathione, and glutathione will be as well known as penicillin is in the next 5 to 10 years, folks. So glutathione, GSH, is the body's master antioxidant. It's a small protein produced naturally in our cells when there are certain requirements, substrates are present, and it functions both as an antioxidant and an antitoxin, and is a major defense system against illness and aging. So 4 functions of GSH. Number 1, the master antioxidant, actually assisting in the use of other antioxidants. Secondly, detoxifying agents on a cellular level. It is known as the toxic waste neutralizer of the body. And thirdly, radiation protector. The radiosensitivity of our bodies depends on GSH levels. And fourthly, immune system enhancer. GSH is needed in every step of our immune response. And how does glutathione work? Well, here's a cell, and glutathione protects that cell, and we are under attack. We have 100 to 150 trillion cells in our bodies, and they're under attack on a constant basis from toxins, industrial pollution, cigarettes, chemicals, pesticides, free radicals. Who would think? Stress, exercise, infectious diseases, bacterial, virus, superbugs, fungi, X-rays, radiation, therapy, sun rays. Glutathione protects that cell. Dr. Robert Bender. He's a physician, an outstanding gentleman with a heart. He's an author, international speaker, and he's also the author of The Triangle of Life. He states, simply put, by providing the substrates to our cells to make intracellular glutathione, GSH, which is the fuel for the most sophisticated and advanced machine known to mankind, the defense system of the human body. So in coupled with GSH, the next place I was taken to was water. How vital is water? It's the key to life, health, and vitality. It's the medium behind every process in the body. It helps regulate respirations, digestion, regular activities, or granular activities, heat dissipation, blood circulation, and waste removal, and that's just the big picture. The first sign of dehydration, less energy, because the cells of the body are the first to lose water. Water is the primary driving force of energy production inside the cell. So even the slightest water loss causes a big drop in energy. For 1% drop of water inside the cell, energy production is cut by 10%. Ultimately, water can be the difference between a balanced, alert, and vital individual and one who experiences sickness, depression, and disease. Every cell in your body needs water in order to function properly. Other than oxygen, there's nothing that your body needs more than water. So we're looking at how is cluster water different from ordinary water. So we're looking at two different categories of water, bound and clustered. Typically, water is found in large groupings of unorganized water molecules where they're too large to move freely into the cells of the human body, and this is commonly referred to as bound water. Tap water, naturally occurring water, i.e. lakes, streams, oceans, etc., and even purified water that you purchase at the store is comprised of this bound water. The cluster water, you see, has 9 functions. It hydrates the cells. It's actually able to permeate the cell wall and go intracellular. It helps transport nutrients to the cells, assisting oxygen transport and absorption, enhances waste removal from the cells, supports the immune system, improves cellular communication, enhances metabolic efficiency, and empowers our cells to repair themselves and generate energy. It helps maintain the integrity of the cell. And Dr. Alex Carroll, the Nobel Prize winner in physiology and medicine in 1912, stated, the cell is immortal. It is merely the fluid in which it floats that degenerates. So you renew that fluid at regular intervals, gives the cell what they require for nutrition. As far as we know, the pulsation of life can go on forever. I thank you so much for joining me today. This is just a second part of my formula. Join me again tomorrow, and I'll pull it all together, and you'll learn the formulas that helped me in my success story of cancer.